So you're dreaming of getting into IIM Indore's amazing 5-year IPM program, right? Well, you are in exactly the right place. We are about to break down the official roadmap for the 2026 admissions step by step, so you know exactly what's coming. Look, we get it. The whole admission process can seem super complicated, with all its different stages and rules, but don't you worry. Our whole goal here is to take all that official info and just make it a simple, crystal clear roadmap for you. Let's dive right in. We've broken this journey down into 4 major milestones. First up, are you even eligible? Then we'll walk through how to apply for the test. After that, we're going to break down the IPMAT exam itself. And finally, the big one, we'll reveal the exact formula they use to make the final selection. Okay, first things first. Before you start stressing about applications or exams, you have to get through the very first gate, making sure you meet the basic eligibility criteria that IIM Indore has set out. Let's start with the absolute basics. Your eligibility really just boils down to 3 simple checks. How old are you? What's your Class 12 status? And, of course, have you passed Class 10? All right, let's get specific on the age cutoff because it's really important. If you're in the general or EWS category, you need to be born on or after August 1st, 2016. Now, here's something crucial. There's a 5-year relaxation for SC, ST, and PWD candidates. That pushes their cutoff all the way back to August 1st, 2001. Okay, next check your Class 12 status. And here's the good news, it's pretty flexible. It doesn't matter if you already passed back in 2024 or 2025, or if you're going to be taking your exams in 2026. The bottom line is this. As long as you complete your 12th grade by July 31st, 2026, you are good to go. Okay, so you've ticked the eligibility boxes. Fantastic. Now let's get into the next phase, the application process itself, and some key dates that you absolutely have to mark down. Go ahead and pull out your calendar because these 3 dates are non-negotiable. The online registration portal opens up on Monday, February 2nd, 2026. You'll have until March 14th to get that application in. And then it's game day. The IPMAT exam is set for May 4th, 2026. Now, when you do apply, there's a non-refundable application fee. For anyone in the general and economically weaker sections, that's the EWS category, that fee is 4,130 rupees. And for candidates who fall under the SC, ST, and PWD categories, there's a nice concession. The application fee is cut exactly in half, down to 2,065 rupees. All right, application submitted. Now, all your focus shifts to the test itself. So let's pull back the curtain and break down the exact structure of the Integrated Program in Management Aptitude Test, or the IPMAT, so you know exactly what to expect on test day. So the exam is split into 3 separate sections, and here's the kicker. Each one has its own strict 40-minute time limit. You've got quantitative aptitude that comes in 2 flavors, multiple choice questions and short answer. And then you have your verbal ability section, which is all MCQs. Now, let's talk strategy, because the marking scheme is where things get really interesting. For any of the multiple choice questions, it's +4 for a right answer, but a -1 penalty for a wrong one. But the real game changer is that quantitative short answer section. You still get those 4 points for a correct answer, but there is 0 negative marking. That's a huge strategic element you've got to keep in mind. All right, you've conquered the exam. You've made it through. But what happens now? This is the final hurdle. Let's look at the precise formula IIM Indore uses to figure out who gets an admission offer. So here's something really important to understand. Selection isn't just about your test score. Not at all. It's a 2-part process. Your performance on the IPMAT is step 1, and that's used to create a short list of candidates for a personal interview. You have to clear both. So how do you even get that interview call? Well, it all comes down to what they call your aptitude test score, or ATS. And check this out. Your verbal ability score makes up a massive 50% of that score. The 2 quant sections are 25% each. Your verbal skills are absolutely critical here. And after that interview, this is it. This is the final formula. This is how it all comes together. Your aptitude test score from the exam carries 65% of the weight, and your performance in that personal interview makes up the other 35%. Okay, now I need you to listen up because this next part is a massive deal for so many students. According to the official policy, your marks from class 10th and 12th have absolutely 0 weightage in this final score. Your admission literally hinges on just 2 things, the IPMAT and the interview. That's it. So let's do a super quick recap of the most important takeaways. Eligibility? It's just about your age and clearing 10th and 12th. The key dates you gotta remember are February 2nd and May 4th. The exam has 3 sections, and remember that difference in negative marking. And most importantly, that final selection is a 65-35 split between your test and interview, and your board marks don't count towards it. And there you have it, the complete roadmap. We've laid out the entire playbook. The formula is clear as day. So the final question really is for you. Knowing that the test itself is worth 65% of your final score, how are you going to strategize to maximize every single one of those points?